I was looking at Chipotle. I know Stan had a bear call spread that expired Friday, and his bear call spread was right here. Now we have a semblance of a one white soldier pattern on Chipotle. So here's a weekly time frame. What do you guys think about Chipotle fundamentally? It's been getting beat up a lot recently, but most of the news stories are kind of gone. I've tried playing Chipotle once or twice, bearish, and it didn't work either time. And I tried playing it once or twice, bullish, and it did not work either time. That was the trend line that I was looking at that broke down. The only other trend I can really see is maybe this one. Let's see if that really hits home. Yeah, it's not bad. So I'm basing it off the all-time low to the 2009 lows to the late 2000, early 2010 lows, and we're about to come into that now. So that might be kind of the last one. It is a new white soldier today, one white soldier. If Chipotle broke above 398.32, I think it should bounce. Looking for a bullish play. I don't know if I'm going to do calls, shares, or a spread. Those are usually one of the threes that I'm doing. Karen says, if it breaks 390, good night. I kind of would think so, yeah. That's what I've been looking for, at least, and it's taking its sweet time. Linderman says, bowl or a wrap? I like wraps. I like the bowls, but I like Moe's better. Moe's or Chipotle any day. I'm trying to think the last time I've eaten there, actually the last two times I've eaten there, I had a bowl. Now that I'm thinking about it. All right, what do we do here? 370, 365? So you could sell for $2.50 and you could buy for $1.90. Maybe. Maybe you could get filled on 60 cents, which is a little bit better than 10%. 375. I mean, it really depends on how tight we're going to do the spread. 375, 370. Probably the one we have to go with because we're waiting for a move higher to then get in. So this one would be 335 maybe, and that one would be 260. So 40, 75 cents. $8.22. If we can get more than 10% for this 375, 370 spread, I like it. I do love the one white soldier out of support. So I guess what I'm saying down here is I'm relatively bullish on Chipotle if we bounce, if we make a higher move into at least a 100. However you want to play that, your call, your choice, your decision. Maybe you could share with me what you want to do. Maybe you could call me on the phone and let me know. Share with me what you plan on doing, and then put the phone down. Lindemann says, I prefer a bowl because you get more food in it. Yep. And if you go half and half, you get more food as well. You go like, hey, let me get half beans and half chicken, half whatever. So if you go half and half beans, half and half meat, and you do a bowl, you get even a little bit more food. We're talking a very small amount more, but just a little bit more. Yeah, man. Neil says, I always ask for more rice. Can't have enough rice. Stan says, Motley Fool is pushing it at this level. Feel the negative press is not fair. Yeah, I think it's kind of over now. The bearish news is over on Chipotle. I do agree with you. I think they've They've gotten hit. They're down over 50%. This is a good support, ladies and gentlemen. Very good support. If you're doing a directional trade, the stop would just be right here. And of course, the 100 simple moving average could be a target on the daily, or 480 could be a target, which is a healthy premium. So just make sure your R is big enough to trade it, your risk, and if it's not, then don't. And if it is, then do, if you want to. Chipotle. Done. Okay, Zoe's I might be kind of quick on, because I know Stan had a put sale on it, and that's all I know on Zoe's. So this